Yesterday's Pacific Classic at Del Mar was a great example of a perfect combination of a great horse, great jockey, and a great trainer. Beholder, Gary Stevens, Richard Mandella. Beholder proves she's one of the best horses in the country right now when she won this race yesterday. As the only female in this race, she carried 5 pounds less than the males. The old rule of thumb is 5 pounds equals 5 lengths at a mile or more. So her 8 1/4 length win still leaves her 3 lengths the best. Then there's her time of 1:59.77 for a mile and a quarter. When you consider that American Pharoah won the Kentucky Derby at a mile and a quarter this year in 2:03 and change, it becomes abundantly clear that Beholder is more than capable of competing against the best. The question is, will we see Beholder compete against American Pharoah in the Breeders' Cup Classic this year? And that brings us to Richard Mandella, her trainer. Richard's been incredibly successful in the Breeders' Cups. He won 4 in one day. That certainly will never be duplicated. So if Beholder goes to the Breeders' Cup Classic instead of the Distaff, it will definitely be a real horse race. I like the way Mr. Mandella shows these horses a little distance in his workouts. Before this race, Beholder worked 7 furlongs and then 8 furlongs, followed by 2 half-mile breezes. The fastest of 48 seconds was well below the fastest times of the day, but still good sharp moves. And then there's Gary Stevens, a true master jockey. This race is an excellent example of Gary's uncanny sense of pace and his almost mystical feel for where the other horses are and what the other jockeys are up to. Gary knows exactly how much horse he has and how to use the energy the horse has and make sure that he's got enough to get to the finish first. That's why he's not too concerned about the horses opening up 3 or 4 lengths on the lead. Let them use up their energy cutting the wind and setting the pace. Now watch Gary here. He's about 3 lengths behind the leaders. He feels the horses making their moves behind him and shifts a little bit to the outside so he can't get trapped on the rail and stuck behind tiring horses on the lead. He lets the horse come up on the inside of him, and that horse can't get past him because Gary's holding him in. Now he turns Beholder loose, and it's all over but the shouting. A great horse, a great jockey, a great trainer. You can't beat that combination. I hope you enjoyed my analysis of yesterday's Pacific Classic. You can see more videos on Southern California thoroughbred racing on my YouTube channel. Just click on the red subscribe button below. And thanks for watching.